What's going on, Guardians? Brian here for Ginger Prime, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, Soul Nation. We're going to dive into This Week at Bungie, and I think this is a really important one because they're updating Ghosts, and Xbox is coming to Game Pass, which already makes sense because they already have it. This game's coming to Game Pass. There we go. Brain's not necessarily working 100% correctly today, but we'll go ahead and just move on with it. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoy this content. If you do, let me know in the comments below, as usual. But rather than waste your time, let's dive into This Week at Bungie, and then we have a lot to talk about if you want to hang out. So, this week at Bungie, we're making the most out of your ghosts. Oh, it's just too genius. Last week they showed off the new exotic, which came available, and you can now add that to your collection, as well as they celebrated Destiny's birthday. Now, I'm still keeping an eye out for pictures and attempts of making the cake, but we're a little quieter this week, which means that it's a great time to take advantage of the double rewards being offered for completions of the ordeal this week. We love to see if you find a bug and it becomes a feature. Speaking of upcoming features, all right. So if you guys aren't aware, you can go do the ordeal. It is a really fast strike. You can upgrade the difficulty, and it's going to reward you a lot of stuff. So if you are needing to farm anything, and I mean especially those shards, be sure to go and take advantage of this. We were farming it last Wednesday. Link is in the description if you want to join us on Wednesday mornings for some Destiny runs. But anyway, we'll go from there. Customizable ghosts. I think this is long overdue. A Guardian's Ghost is their most trusted ally, and it's tasked with keeping them in the fight. Your ghost isn't just in charge of bringing you back from the brink, it also comes with some perks and some wide range of cool looks to choose from. We've got some changes planned for your floaty friends, and we asked Designer Mina Jasinski, to tell us more about her team and what they are doing to improve upon your ghosts. So they say ghosts have always been important partners for the Guardians and the Destiny universe, but they haven't received any meaningful updates in quite some time, and that's an understatement. I'm sorry. Alright, to allow ghosts to truly shine as their useful and interesting companions that we'd like them to be, we decided it was time to give them a little bit of an overhaul. In Beyond Light, Ghosts will receive a system update which shares some functionality to what was done with Armor and Shadowkeep, and here's a brief outline of what to expect. Ghost shells will now have energy levels and accessible to mods with various energy costs instead of being preloaded with specific perks. The treatment has been applied to all ghosts outside the generalist shell, so you can use your favorite ghost shells regardless of tier. A selection of mods will be available to all ghost shells by default, while the remaining ones will be obtainable via various gameplay sources. Information on where to find these mods can be learned from the collections. Really actually thrilled by that announcement. Now, ghost mods will be attainable from gameplay reward loops and will not be purchasable from Eververse. Ghosts will now have 4 mod slots, 3 are unlocked by default, and the 4th one is unlocked by masterworking the ghost shell. This is just something else to work towards. Thank you very much. I honestly really thrilled by everything they're already sharing just now. Now, one of our goals is to separate visuals from functionality. We wanted any ghost shell to be viable and still have access to highly useful mods, regardless of the tier or source. You'll be able to select your favorite ghost shell based off of an appearance without any detriment to your experience. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Whether you purchase a ghost shell from the Eververse, earn it from the newest raid, or pull from an old favorite out of your collections, your ghosts will have access to all the same mods across your account. From there, you can increase energy levels on your favorite ghost shells and set them up with different mod combinations of your choosing. As mentioned above, ghosts will now have access to a total of 4 mod slots, each with their own unique mod selection. And there will be an experience mod slot, for a tracking mod slot, an economic mod slot, and an activity mod slot, the last of which is unlocked when the ghost is masterworked at energy level 10. And you'll be able to mix and match mods from all of these categories however you like. Now, with respect to energy limits, mod slots each have a selection of mods that can be combined to fit your playstyle. For example, a Crucible focused player who wants to grind out materials and earn XP rewards towards their seasonal rewards track might choose Guiding Light, Meager Glimmer Booster, and Lesser Core Harvest Crucible. And there's a variety of other combinations that can be set up for different ghosts to suit whatever your goals might be and in chasing at that time. Now, for those wondering what will happen to the old ghost perks, most who have been brought forward largely unchanged as default unlock mods. In some cases, such as the destination-specific materials or cache trackers, those mods have been transformed into globally effective non-destination specific versions of themselves for better utility. Energy costs for those mods will reflect the increased flexibility of the mods and must be earned from various vendor engrams. Kill Tracker and Leviathan Boss Kill perks will remain intrinsic only on their specific Ghost shells. Even with these changes, you still might be able to build the most of a popular exotic perk combinations that were available previously, such as Guiding Light and Treasure Hunter, along with a plethora of other new combinations. Now, we hope that these changes will allow you to interact with your Ghost in a more meaningful and help you to set upon a variety of Ghost shells that suit you in various playstyle activities. And so this screen should be very familiar to each and every one of us. You can see here as they work their way to Masterwork. If you're not aware, you spend various currencies to get that up to that level, which opens up different mod costs. So you can see 7 here. They can equip up to 7 energy. So if this was 6 and that was 1, they can have those 2 in combination. So it says increase XP gain by 12%. What's great about this is that obviously this is going to bring in more flexibility. Maybe you want 12%, maybe you want 10%. I'm really excited to see kind of these combinations all come together in one spot. Let me know what you guys are thinking as well. So another one, a Masterwork Ghost Shell. You can see a ton of variety. This one mod says the Greater Core Harvest Vanguard. Defeating bosses in Vanguard playlist strikes or Nightfalls has a chance to reward an enchantment prism. That's fantastic. Holy crap, I love that. All right, so obviously you see a lot of different mods, how this relates to your ghosts. I think we're all on the same page there. So awesome, good stuff. So honoring a friend. Next week, we have a tribute going live in game to honor one of our dear friends at Vicarious Visions who passed away last year, Matt Helmsen. The weekly reset will include a director message that will send you to Mars for a short quest to honor Mr. Helmsen. He worked closely with the teams at both Bungie and at VV on various projects during our partnership, and we wanted to memorialize his contributions to the Destiny universe. And we wish all of his family, friends, and everyone he impacted during his life the very best. And thanks to everyone who the community who joins us in remembering this warm soul. So guys, check that out. Be sure to go and do that. I think if nothing else, like I God rest his soul. That's all I can really say in that regards. Hopefully everybody and his family is doing okay. X marks the pass. All right, here we're getting into the Game Pass information, which is always a hard transition after a memorial. So, and Game Pass. Now we turn things over to our player support team for the latest known issues for upcoming fixes. Excuse me, bug fixes. And then I was reading this a little ahead of it. Xbox Game Pass and expanded expansion availability. On Tuesday, September 22nd, Destiny 2 will become available on Xbox Game Pass at 8 a.m. PDT. However, players won't be able to access Forsaken or Shadowkeep until 10 a.m. PDT when hotfix 2.9.2.1 goes live. Also for next Tuesday for the hotfix, you can see the timeline events, 8 a.m., undergo maintenance, 8:45, Destiny 2 players brought offline, expected maintenance, blah, blah, blah. 10 a.m. hotfix will be available on all platforms, except for Stadia, which it automatically is downloaded, and you don't have to update. And then at 11 a.m., Destiny 2 maintenance is expected to conclude. Whew. All right, known issues. We have continued to investigate our known issues, and a list of the latest issues were reported to us in the help form. Earlier today, they announced that due to the current extended season, clans can no longer gain XP. And Hawthorne's weekly challenge can no longer be completed. That sucks. Our investigation found that trying to fix these issues could result in clans losing their earned ranks. These issues will be fixed on November 10th when Beyond Light launches. Hopefully, along with a new clan and upgraded clan system in and of itself. Fellwinter's helm changes with the Warlock Solstice ornaments glows to another glow. All right. And full list of different issues. You can check out the known issues article, and you can have that in the link below. Then we've got our video section, so you guys can go check out the link below to go see these videos for yourselves. This is an incredible thumbnail. Just going to put that out there. You have you ever had someone shine a laser into your eye until you can see good? LASIK surgery. If you're planning on it, I recommend not doing it while a huge plume of smoke blankets your area for several days. How is the air where you are? We've been having a bit of a helmet on the tower kind of time here in the West Coast right now. Whether you are, and we hope that you're doing well, looking forward to the bonuses weeks of the season as we rapidly approach the release of Beyond Light in a few short months. Next week, we'll have Triple Infamy available, so go bank some emotes. That is the weekly TWAB, and I just want to say thanks, guys, for tuning in. Last week, we did this actually over on the not casually hardcore, too many podcasts I have, the Epic Loot Radio podcast. That's tends where you might find it. Link will be in the description if you guys want to check out the podcast channel. Also, we've got the Game Club channel, which is just like last I looked was 1 subscriber away from the 1K mark, which is just a huge milestone. So thanks to everybody who subbed over at Game Club. Link will also be in the description. This week has been insane. If you guys have been following along at all, Final Fantasy 16 finally was revealed. What kind of game is that? Chris and I covered that over at Work to Game today. If you want to go and if you are subbed over there, go check out that video. If you really want a random fun speculation video about what the future could entail for Final Fantasy 16. I personally am it's been a great week. I know I've been working on some guides and things like that behind the scenes, so it's a little bit lighter on content for the channel, and hopefully that's okay. Hopefully you guys like that aspect. I'm always trying to find that right balance with content and then obviously with work and more. But overall, if you guys got the stream this Wednesday, I finally got my hard light catalyst. It's something that is just one of those things that is like the RNG is out there, and I got it by doing the ordeal. And the reason we were doing ordeal because it's a great week to farm, and if you have the time, the opportunity, go do that this week. And if you got some friends, go do that with them this week. It's a great opportunity to farm up rewards in this game. I'm really thrilled. I'm going to be working on hard light. I've just finished off Ace of Spades, the catalyst there, so I'm going to try to put some gun reviews out for you guys, especially that have been catalyst, talking about also the process of catalyzation, how I felt with it overall, giving kind of that as a here's the gun, here's how it works, and here's my thoughts on it. Hopefully you look forward to that. We'll be putting that out for you guys as well. So it's we're going into a crazy couple of weeks, and this is kind of going a little bit beyond Destiny, but beyond Destiny, we've got Star Wars Squadrons, we've got Genshin Impact. WoW is getting controller support, so I'm going to check that out. Patch 5.35 for 14. I'm still working my way through Avengers. Man, you know what? Thank God I love games. That's all I've got to say. I'm going to wrap up this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Let me know if you did in the comments below. If you're new here and this got you to subscribe, hopefully you hit that subscribe button. Come back for more of these Destiny videos, news, guides, opinions, all the good stuff that you expect to find on the internet. So anyway, for Ginger Prime, my name's Brian. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you have a fantastic day. Hope to see you in my next video. But until then, take care. This video is sponsored by me, Ginger Prime. Hopefully you'll check out my podcast channel, Ginger Gaming Radio, which we have lots of guests, lots of great conversations, and even more highlights. Links are in the description below. Let me know what you think. Thanks.